Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome back to Fit for 5K week 3, strength day 2. Like always, pause here, do some foam rolling soft tissue if you haven't done it already before you started this video, and we'll get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is a little circuit. We're going back into our animal flow circuit. We're not gonna do it for time today, we're just gonna go for reps. So we're gonna do 4 exercises. We're gonna do beast side kick throughs. We're gonna do beast activation. We're gonna do crab activation and then crab reach. And I got that in the wrong order. Beast activation is gonna be first. So getting right into it, we're just gonna do 5 each side of everything. And we're gonna do 3 rounds. So let's get right into it. Beast activation, pushing through my hands, toes on the floor, lifting my knees up. Just gonna pick up opposites. 5 each side. 5, 5. All right. Beast side kick throughs, what that's gonna look like is if I'm gonna go to my right, then I'm gonna get in position, get my right hand out of the way, and bring my left foot through. And then bring it back, and just switching sides till we get 5 each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. All right, I'm gonna take my socks off. I don't know why I leave these on. All right, so next thing we've got is crab activation. So we're pretty much just flipping over. So now fingers pointed away from my hips. I'm just gonna drive to get my hips up, and now I'm touching the opposite foot with my hand. 3, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm gonna do 5 reaches each side. So I'm still gonna drive up and over, and then switching sides. Four, and 5. All right, that's 1 down. So you guys can go at your own pace. I'm gonna start the second round. Crab activation. Round 2 done. All right, flipping over. And that's the end of the circuit. The next thing we're gonna do, all you guys will need is something to wedge your heels under. This could be a large textbook, phone book, something just a couple inches off the ground. And then I've got an object here. It could be even a foam roller, something similar height, just that you can reach to. We're not picking it up or doing anything. So once you get that, we're just gonna elevate our heels. And now I'm gonna hinge, so I'm pushing my hips back so I can contact the surface, drop my hips down, lifting one arm, lifting the other, and standing up. That's one. We wanna get 5 total. So really focus on hinging. So we're pushing our hips back as far as we can as we're reaching, making contact. Now we're bending our knees to bring our chest up. I'm gonna elevate one hand and stand up. And my goal here is I wanna try to get my arms, biceps by my ears. Here we go. Number 3. Reach, drop, and up. Last one. Just kind of fold into it, pushing your hips back. All right, you can move whatever you had out of the way. We're gonna keep this wedge, and now we're gonna elevate our toes. So we're gonna do some toe touches. So now we're gonna actively push our hips back as we fold forward, and now we're gonna squeeze our hips up to stand up tall. Try not to fall down on the ground. Let's get 5 total. 2, think about squeezing your stomach, squeezing your glutes forward, and keeping those arms up. This is the last one, and we're done. All right, so we can move that phone book or whatever item you had out of the way. Let's get into our shin box position. So my shin is parallel with my shoulders. Just gonna square up here, and I'm gonna reach or walk my hands forward. And back up. We're gonna get 5 each side. There's 2. 3, and then reset your position every time. 4, and last one. 5. All right, switching sides. Ooh, way tight on the side. Here we go. Reset. That's 3, we got 2 more. Last one. And we're up. I'm gonna stretch that one out really quick. Okay. T-spine rotations. Now this time, we've done this one before. Hands on the head, elbow under. Exhale, lifting your elbow up towards the ceiling. Let's get 5 each side. Switching sides. 5 each side. All right, we're gonna bring it back onto our backs. We're gonna do some single leg glute bridges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hang on to my opposite leg, or the leg that's up, and then I'm gonna drive my stationary leg to get my hips up. Let's get 5 each side. Oh, we gotta get the leg back on. Cool, we're back. 5 each side. And 5, switching sides. All right. All right. Oh, excuse me. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our plank position, and we're gonna, or push-up position, and then we're gonna walk down into our plank position and back up. And we're gonna get 3 each side. And when I say 3 each side, that's how many times you're descending into the plank position from push-up. All right, cool. So to warm us up a little bit more for today's plyometrics, we're gonna do our depth drops. We're gonna do 2 things actually. We're gonna do our depth drops, and then we're gonna do a little bit of some lateral bounding just to get ourselves extra ready. So first one, we're gonna put the weight onto our left leg, getting tall, dropping our hands down into the squat position. Hopefully we're getting a little bit more familiar with this movement. That's 4 and 5, switching sides. Whoop. Whoa, reset, that's terrible. Four. Oh no, redo that one. 4, last one, and 5. All right, so the last warm-up exercise we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some hops, medial and lateral, 2 rounds. So we've got 3 strides. We're gonna go hop, hop, stick, and then back the other way, hop, hop, stick. We're just gonna do 1 on the left, 1 round on the left leg, and 1 round on the right leg. Here we go. Hop, hop, stick, hop, hop, stick. All right, switching legs. So now I'm on my right, hop, hop, stick, hop, hop, stick. All right, we're ready. So to get started with our hops, you basically just want to treat the floor like it's lava, not only on the return, as well as starting your next repetition. So we've got 3 each side. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, it's 3 on one side. Let's switch over to the right, load. Woo, a reset there. One to make up for the one I messed up. Whoa, come on. Ah, terrible, it's terrible. Okay, so I'm moving on from that. I made up some reps, whatever. Now I'm gonna go into my low split rotations. Okay, so we've got 6 each side this week. So foot's planted, back foot's planted, just lifting my knee off the ground. Here we go. That's 6. Let's switch sides. and 6. All right, get that out of here. Now I've got my plate that I'm just going to use to elevate my heels. We've got 4 eccentric squats. So I'm going to use a little bit more weight this week to get these done. 5 count down. Here we go. Whoop. Slipped out of my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. Did I do an extra rep? I don't think I did. Okay. So those are the 3 exercises. Go ahead and pause here to complete the next 2 rounds, or if you were just watching this for a demonstration, you've got 3 total. All right, so for our second block, we've got our 3 exercises, 4 rounds here. We've got our beast activation for 20 seconds. We've got a push-up hold for 20 to 30 seconds. And we've got now, we're gonna do 12 calf raises each side. So what I wanna do here is I give you guys kind of an option for how long you can hold for. You can either extend the hold time that you're doing, or if you have some household items or some weights that you can put on your back to increase the intensity, you can still keep the time at 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one for our beast activation. I'll see how it goes, and then we'll do our push-up hold. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do 20, but I'm just gonna put a bunch of weight on my back. All right, here we go. That's halfway. And rest. All right. If you are doing a push-up hold with extra weight, then you can definitely give yourself a break before you go into the next exercise, because you don't want to fail. So you're already going to be a little bit fatigued, so just kind of give yourself a second to reset, and then when you're ready, you can do your push-up hold. Okay, so I'm set up. I'm gonna get into my push-up position and then hopefully do 20 seconds. That's 10. 18, 19, 20. Whew, that was enough. All right. So that's our push-up hold. Just gonna get this out of the way. And then we're gonna do 12 calf raises each side. I'm just gonna use this as some support. Really wanna squeeze my calf right at the top, and then see how much I can bring my heel down. That's 12. All right, so those are the exercises for the second block. Go ahead and pause here, and then I'll see you in the third block. All right, so for our last block, we've got 4 rounds, 3 exercises. Grab a foam roller or any object you have that is kind of this shape, and you can watch the exercise demos just to give you a better idea of what you're gonna need. So basically we're gonna do 6 dead bugs each side, and then we're gonna do some feet elevated glute bridges, And then we've got our single leg RDLs. So to start out, I'm gonna get into my dead bug position. And I'm just gonna place one on my knee, opposite hand is gonna push across. And then what I'm gonna do is really press this foam roller as tight as I can as I reach my opposite leg and arm back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching sides. And 6. All right, so now I'm gonna put this foam roller right underneath my heels. So now I'm pretty much driving through my heels to get my hips up. So now we're gonna do single leg, 6 each side, driving up, really get that squeeze at the top, and let your hips back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sweet. Move that off to the side. My medicine ball ran away. All right. So this week, we're gonna do 6 repetitions each side. Here we go. And 6. All right, so those are the 3 exercises. Go ahead and pause here to get the remaining sets. All right, so that's the end of our workout today. We're gonna go ahead and take it onto the floor. I'm gonna rest my head on my arm. I'm gonna pull my top leg, heel towards my butt, keeping my knee straight across, and we're just gonna hold. And switch sides. As you start to do these stretches, just calm down. Start to do your big breaths. So going back into your 6 inhale, 2-second pause, 6 exhale. If you start doing your diaphragmatic breathing at the end of a workout, that starts to really promote your recovery. So your central nervous system kind of goes into the rest and digest process versus the alert workout kind of mindset that we get. So second exercise I'm gonna do is, I think I've done this one before. I'm gonna move my mat really quick. And you're just gonna lay on the ground, making a Y, and you're gonna lift your opposite leg up and over. So you're gonna feel it in your shoulder as well as your lower back. And you're just gonna hold here. And switch sides. All right. So that's the end of today's workout. I'll see you on the next one.